Good evening, America. This is DJ Fat Andre, and this is the Rant. Tonight's topic, so-called patriots, and I'm referring to all the idiots, malcontents, misconformists, conspiracy theorists, whatever, who actually believed that they would be successful in taking over the government. You can take over the buildings. Sure, you can occupy the buildings, set things on fire, damage things. But the government is fluid. And to these so-called patriots, these are the very same people who love America so much that they were willing to take our classified information and sell it to our enemies. If that's a patriot, I don't want to see what a seditionist is, which is exactly what these people were. They were seditionists, whipped into a frenzy by an idiot with delusions of godlyhood, whose only reason for being in office and path to power is that he had, I guess, what they would call the gumption and intestinal fortitude to say what a lot of people have quietly felt for a long time, but couldn't say it because of political correctness or hurting somebody's feelings, which is really another sore point with me in America. As I say, America is FOS. For y'all don't know what that means, America is full of sugar, honey, iced tea. Just take the first letter off the last four words. But these patriots, because they can't accept an election that was verified, ratified, and quote unquote, one of the most secure we've ever had. Because they couldn't take it, and a Democrat is now back in the White House, all of this is now means for revolution, overthrow the government. Here's a person who was so petty, they didn't even intend the inauguration for the peaceful transfer of power, at least dignify the office of the presidency. Oh no, we're gonna come right in. We're gonna take credit for everything that everybody else did. And when we get caught doing something, we do what we do best. We're going to deflect, deny, distract, because that's what America has become. Oh, don't say it is. Oh, don't say that. Oh, people going to get upset. People need to understand. You better get your feelings in check, because your feelings will get your behind whooped. You know, these people standing up, I'm going to approach him. Okay. You feel bold. You want to test yourself. Now, when you get knocked the hell out, don't blame nobody but yourself. And to all these patriots, if America's so bad, y'all can always leave. Go live over there in North Korea. Go live in Venezuela. Go live in Iran. Go live in Russia. Take your behind on over there. America, listen, there's a lot wrong with America. We all agree on that. But our redeeming quality is we can talk about it. We can fix it. We're going to have to work with a whole lot of people who don't look like us, sound like us, or even think like us, but we're going to have to find that common ground. Be safe, America. This is DJ Fat Andre for the USA of Dre Network, and this has been The Rant. Good evening, America. This is the USA of Dre Net. Damn it. Take two. Good evening, America. This is the USA of Dre Network. I'm DJ Fat Andre, and this is The Rant. Tonight's rant is a continuation, part 2, of Patriots, which addressed the January 6th insurgents. Insurgents. I'm making up my own words. It's abhorrent, the state of politics in America today. Democrats and Republicans have always fought. But in times of crisis, they came together. And we had an effective government. We were to be imitated. Now, we're humiliated, laughed at, and also ran. And what's sad is, there were people who are actually working to destroy democracy to the sound of thunderous applause from their constituents who are either too blind or too arrogant to put their personal feelings aside and look at the bigger picture that we're all connected to whatever happens. I want you to imagine something, America. I want you to free your mind and work with me, humor me for a moment. I see maybe less than 10 years from now, you're going to have to live in a part of the country affiliated with your political status. Democrats on the East Coast, Republicans out West, conservatives in the middle. If we don't open our eyes and just look at things the way they are, not could be, should be, would be, ought to be, but how they are, then we've taken the first step. We've got to know. We know we've got a problem. Yeah, we've crossed that bridge. But the problem with that is we know we've got a problem, and we're unwilling to do anything to fix it. We continue on blindly. We have politicians that are doing everything to keep the tenets of our democracy sacred and free and safe. I won't say convicted. Alleged rapists, crackpot congressmen, ridiculous governors. You know, they say this is the end of days. And the devil always comes to you offering you everything you ever wanted. Every dream you ever wanted could be fulfilled. And people actually believe that. Well, you believe what you want. But my mom always said, I wouldn't vote for anybody who didn't have enough sense to come in out of the rain. And right now, America, we are standing under we're standing under Niagara Falls with the comedy going on in the political party. We got closet Republicans, shade Joe Manchin. We have ridiculous senators. As far as governors, let's throw Rick DeSantis in there too. People, you better wake up, especially you Democrats. You better get your act together. Because if this guy runs in 2024, you're getting Trump Jr. Now, if you really want to return to those days, you're going to vote for him. And the people down in Florida, what the hell is wrong with y'all? It's open season on niggas. And y'all just don't get it. Y'all just don't get it. It's your lives that are being taken. And if you don't wake up, you're going to sleep forever. Until next time, be safe, America. This is DJ Fat Andre for the USA Andre Network. And this has been The Rant.